Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Faded Crafts. In today's video I'm going to do a couple of these bookmarks. I've been making a few of them, well a few, there's quite a lot there, for an upcoming craft stall, and they're very simple and very effective, easy things to make. As you can see, there's quite a few here, so we're going to go through them each one and have a quick look at them, and then later on in the video we'll be doing a few more with you, step by step, to show you how to do them. Really simple, guys. So the first set we're going to have a look at doing, and we'll do one over there, is little birdies. And aren't they cute? So cute, really easy to do. You either need some watercolour or some watered down acrylic. You can even do them with pen or like pencils, food colouring. Lost in daydreams, fly high little bird. So cute, very effective. This one didn't come out quite as I envisioned because I tried to get like the light at the top and the dark at the bottom, but it melded in a little bit too much. But they still look cute. And it's never too late. Never too late. And this one, head in the clouds. Lovely pink and red colours on that one. And we've got handle with whimsy. Little brown birds. They're cute. And then some bright blue and orange ones. So that with birds, we could do some birds. Then I've just got this random one. I don't know what I was thinking, but it came out of my brain. And chaos makes the muse. Exactly. We've got some strawberries in the shape of hearts or strawberries. Object of desire, absolutely. Got some hearts. Pink and red. Oh, my clumsy heart. And a soulful heart. These are very easy to do. I've got quite a few of them. Different colours. Got some red and pink. Some brown ones. Some red and pink again. Some orangey ones. Really simple. And all you need is your finger. All you need to do those, guys, is your fingy. I mean, the purple ones are really effective. It looks blue on screen, but it's actually purple. A few of those. We'll do one of those as well. I have a couple of lollipop flowers. What's under there? I like a boho flower. Get the details up on that one for you. I have some muted leaves on a vine. And that one says, "At home with art." And then we got into the leaf section. And I'll spread out for you. We've got pink and red, autumny colours, oranges. Got like a dark one. I really like that colour there. And turquoises. We can do some of those together. We've got just the big swirly circles. So as you can see, guys, they look really effective, but you don't have to be fantastic at art to do them. Random little flowers. Look at that. Just splodge your paint on. They look beautiful. They look effective. These ones are slightly different. They're more of a, how can we put it? More intricate, but still very simple to do. Again, these are looking blue on camera, but they're actually purple for lavender with the matching tassels. By the way, I got these tassels off Temu. I think I got like 50 for a couple of quid. Really cheap. Some little blue cornflowers. So that is what we're going to do today. Now, the tassels I had left, we've got orangey, 3 orangey ones. So I'll have to do something to match the orange. Doesn't have to be just orange. And then we've got some white ones with like a turquoise, a blue and a green. So we'll try and match the tassels as best we can. And I'll show you step by step how we're going to do them. Okie dokie. The best way to do these is by using watercolour paper. You can get away with mixed media, but I really advise watercolour paper. And this is the one I'm using. Focus. Thank you. 20 sheets, glued along the edges, 240 times 330 Gs. It's really nice. I'll just give you a little look at it. So on one side you've got the really pitted watercolour paper, and then on the back side it's nice and smooth. And what I did was I took one sheet and I measured them out. And these, I think, are 5 centimetres. Yeah. 5 centimetres or 2 inches. Bring that close to the camera for you. And I got, I believe, 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 per sheet. 6 bookmarks per sheet. And that, to me, is brilliant. Really good bargain out of that. The other items we'll be using today is, obviously, you need a hole punch and the little ringlets. If you want to use them, you can also use the paper ones instead of the metal ones. And a little tassel or some string, a bit of thread, a bit of ribbon, whatever you wish to do your bookmarks with. But obviously I've done those with the cheaper tassels. I'm going to be using watercolours. You do not need anything expensive, guys. This is a very cheap tin of watercolours, again from Temu, very cheap. We'll be using, where are they? A little jar of Stoof and Things. Not in there. Where did I put them? Oh, here they are. I'll be using a black Sharpie pen, Sharpie S-Gel pen. I'll be using white acrylic pen. Might be using a bit of black felt tip. And I also have a gold jelly roll when it focuses. Jelly roll gold, there you go. And that's it. Bit of water. I'll be using these 3 brushes. I've got a 26 big boy, and I've got 2 smaller ones, a 9 and a 12. Obviously some clean water and some tissue. I've got some toilet roll. That'll do for me. Nothing expensive, guys, at all. I think the most expensive thing we're using today is that watercolour paper, and that wasn't all that expensive either. You do not need to go crazy and spend lots and lots of money on this at all. Right, so what we're going to do then, let's have a look, see. Let's start with the goldy ones. We've got 1, 2, 3. Goldy yellow. Start with those. The same colour. And let's do a birdie one, shall we? A little birdie one. So I'm just going to literally get my brush into the yellow. And we're going to paint a half circle like that. Make sure it's nice and wet. You've got plenty of paint on there. And then you're going to get another brush. Let's go... Should we do orangey or red? Let's go red. Like a deep red. And you're going to carry on the circle underneath. It doesn't have to be perfect. And you're just going to let that bleed in. Make it a little bit darker around the edges. As you can see, it's not perfect. I'm not the world's best painter. But it's really, really effective. And we'll do another one down here. They don't have to be all the same size. Okay, I'm just going to wash our brush and put that to the side to dry. Okay, since we've got the yellow and the red already wet, we're going to go ahead and do those splodgy ones with the finger. So just wet your finger in the water. Dab it in there. You just want like a couple of light coloured ones, like that. Anywhere on the paper you feel like it. Right, put 3 together. Then we're going to go into the red and do that. And then clean your finger off and go into a green colour. I might use this pale green here. Give it a rub. We're going to do this with the green. Now you always want a bit of green at the bottom of your coloured splodges for like the base of the flower. And the rest can just be like random leaves. A bit more water. Finger painting, guys. Takes you back to your childhood. And how effective. It looks pretty good as it is. But we're going to set it aside to dry. And then we're going to come in later and finish it off with a pen. Okay, for our next one, we're going to do one of these. And again, it looks effective, but it's really, really simple. I'm going to use a smaller brush. I've got it turned upside down for ease. And we're going to go in with some light yellow. And we're just going to make some splodges. Now, I've got a bit of tissue here because I've got a bit too much water on there. Just going to lift it up a little bit. So we have a nice bright yellow on top. So we need to do a little darker. I'm going to put a little bit of light brown in there. Just like that. Dry that off, and we're going to put in our stalks. I'm going to go with a light green to start with. Oops, get that off there. Start with this one. And as you can see, it's quite childlike and not like a professional artist. And that's great because that's the look we're going for. You don't have to be fantastic at art to do these. So this one's going to go over to the side now to dry. Okay, this one's got like a light blue. So let's go for something light blue. Let's do some more of those birds because they are bloody cute. With this one, I'm putting on the light colour in a big circle. Then we're going to go in with a darker blue and just dot it. There's different effects you can do, guys. It will give you different looking birdies. Just drop that through. Guess who's here? Of course he is. Hello, you. It's a Barkley. Hi, baby. You show your pretty face today. There we go. There, oh, that's it. Knock my camera all over the place like you normally do. You're going to sit there now, are you? Okay. We have a Barkley, guys. He's going to sit with us. Right, what have we got left? Can we have a look? See? Oh, that's a tail in my face. Thank you very much. My camera's all skew whiff now, isn't it? I apologise. But Barkley is just doing Barkley. We've got a nice pale green colour and a lilac-y colour. So, ooh, pale green. Maybe Let's do a wash. Let's just do a wash. Let's just wet that nicely with some water on it. And we'll go in with that pale green. It's kind of a lime green, that one, so we'll get some dark in it in a minute. Just slap your brush on, guys. Make a bit of a wash. I'm going to use 3 different colours of green. What the heck that is. A bit of hair. A bit of Barkley hair, no doubt. And that's it. Just a bit of a wash, and we'll go in on top of that with some other bits and pieces. In fact, what I might do is just lift a little bit of it off with a tissue. And get a smaller brush. And do a bit of this. Make a mess of my desk. Just so those little bits blend in. Wash and splat. There we go. Again, that one is going to the side to dry. And last but not least, we have some pale purple. So, I was thinking of doing little purple. That's not purple, that's more of a cerise colour. We could do a couple of those. And come down to a purpley colour. Hopefully I've got a purple. It's quite a dark one. But I think the contrast in the colours is just spot on. Do 4 of those. Just take a little dab out. Again, guys, you can see they're not perfect. They're just little squiggly things and they look awesome. We're going to go in now with our green again. I'm going to do this. Okay, what I'm going to do next is go in with my Sharpie S-Gel, because these are lovely, nice and dry now. And we're going to put them all together with a bit of black, and then I'll be going in with a white highlighter. Yeah, that's right, highlighter. And also a gold jelly pen. And I'm going to do this in a bit of a speed up for you. I'm going to start with the birdies. Okay, just to finish these ones off, I didn't do those straight away because I need to do like 2 or 3 layers of the white pen for the white of the eye. We're now going to go in and put some little eyebrows on. Just like that. And I'm going to get my felt tip and do this. Now once that felt tip dries, it might go seep back into the white, so might have to go over it again with a Sharpie pen. I'm going to get my gold one. Where's my gold one? There it is. And we're just going to fill in and then we're going to put some little gold dots on his belly. They don't show up very well on camera, guys, but in real life they look really effective. Of course, you can do those in whatever colour you like, but I do prefer to do them in the gold. And yeah, those eyes are sinking in, so we'll just bring them out a little bit. And he looks really, really cute. Very, very simple, just squiggly lines all the way around. Little emphasis of wings, some little spindly legs. And I'll go ahead and finish those off in a second. With our flowers, I'm also going to use the gold pen in here. Again, it's not showing up very well on camera. And that's something you can do in there, or you can use a bit of white highlighter. Lighter, or whatever other colour you fancy. I'm just keeping mine nice and simple. Just a little bit of gold reflection. Just see it there. Now, of course, you can keep these as they are, or you can back them with some heavier card if you wish. You can laminate them, you can put sellotape over them to stop them, if they get wet, they're not going to bleed through. We have a look at this. We put a white dot on those. You can put gold on it. You can put like gold in the leaves. If you wish to, you can just like do the outside of the leaves with a little bit of gold. I've got to fill the rest of those in. So I'll finish those off camera and I'll come back to you for the rest. Okay, we have 3 more to do, so I'm going to do some more birds. I'm going to insinuate those ones like this. And then this I'm just going to make up on the spot. And it's all going to be done on speed with some lovely music for you. So, here we go. Move the camera back up for you. There we go. Just got to finish our little birdies off with the eyebrow and the pupils. And the little gold in their little top feathers. And we'll wrap up today's video. So I hope that you found this helpful. I hope I got you inspired to make your own bookmarks for yourself, or for a craft fair, or for a school project. They're really, really fun, really, really simple, really quick. They look lovely. They're so cute, these little birdies. So cute. Got some little spots on his belly. And again, guys, you can stiffen them up if you want to. You can laminate them, cellophane them up so they stay protected. Because if they do get wet, with them being watercolour, they are going to bleed. You probably noticed my other birds have tails on and these don't. I wanted to be a little bit different and do like no-tail birds. But I suppose we could, if we wanted to, give this little guy a tail down here. And maybe put a little tail up there for that one. Maybe one at this side for this one. If you wanted to do tails, you can just pop a little tail on like that. Just got to finish those off with a bit of gold, but here are the ones we did today. Am I missing one? No, I'm not missing one. I thought I was missing one for a second there. We've got our ones to go with the gold tassels, and our ones to go with the white tassels. Simple, quick and effective bookmarks for yourself or for a craft fair. Thank you ever so much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed this video, please hit the like button. Subscribe so you don't miss out on future episodes and future things that I do, arts and crafts, etc. I'm really struggling today with the heat with my fibro and my psoriatic arthritis. So I'm probably waffling on and talking a load of nonsense, but I think you can get the idea of what I'm up to. Thanks ever so much, guys. A happy crafting.